So, hello, Just Too Good here, and welcome to the first episode of the Just 2 podcast, a podcast where it's just two of us, where we talk about Lego and have a good time. So, my guest here is somebody I love. Love. It is Pan Pizza, okay?
It's me.
So, Pan, I have a question, because I have lots of kid fans. Are your videos kid-friendly?
I don't think so.
Okay, alright. So there you go. I want to ask all the guests if their videos are kid-friendly or not, so that the younger fans would know whether or not they should get their parents' permission to watch, beforehand. But either way, we're not going to swear or anything in this podcast. So introduce your channel. What is your channel like, Pan Pizza?
Okay, my channel, RebelTaxi, that's where I do videos on cartoons, mostly post-2000s cartoons. Like reviews or top 10s or whatever, just talk about cartoons or... Yeah.
Oh, yes. He loves Raven. He loves Raven so much. Now, speaking of Raven, recently Lego just released their first version of Raven. And, I love Lego. So, did you get this version of Raven that they released?
Not yet. I wanted to get the Lego Dimensions thing that they were giving out for Teen Titans, and also, I guess, the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. I know you have Lego Dimensions, but how much do you have of them? Like, did you get a lot of the first wave? When did you really adopt the game?
About last year, I was like, I'll get this Sonic one and Midway arcade guide, some gamer guy. Basically, just had a bunch of random Midway arcade games mixed together, and it came with Gamer Dude or
I remember
some minifig, and I remember someone posting an image of him and saying, "This guy looks like an undercover cop."
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it was really odd because when they released that, a lot of us were in the Lego community were hoping that they would have maybe a character from the Midway arcade, but they just chose this random character that they've never had before. But
this game, Lego Dimensions, is by Warner Brothers, who own Mortal Kombat and Midway. And it's like, hey, can we have some Mortal Kombat?
I know. I
doubt it.
I know. I was like, dang, that would have been awesome. But Lego has a policy that they can't do anything that's like rated R or rated M. So that's probably why they didn't do it.
You mentioned just when they try to do the Simpsons, like there was a big uproar.
That was like people were like rioting online. I guess a lot of the angry mothers, they were like, "Oh, Simpsons is not for kids," and I'm like, out of all the Fox shows, I think that's the most kid friendly. It has a lot of appeal,
somewhat. I mean, there are some episodes where it's like, I don't think any kid should watch this one.
Yeah. No, I do agree with that. But then again, they made a Lego Big Bang Theory, and I don't like that show. But
what?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's more inappropriate than Simpsons. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I don't watch much Big Bang Theory, and it's just a sitcom, so I'm not sure. I've seen a lot more Simpsons.
Yeah, I mean, what does Pan only watch? Cartoons? Oh my gosh.
I want like a Lego Matrix also, even though that's not going to happen. There are little references here and there. Like if you saw Lego Batman, they had what was clearly the Agent Smiths, but they could not refer to them as Agent Smith.
Yeah, I guess that was like a loophole to get away because it is a rated. The first Matrix at least is rated R, so they were like,
they're
okay,
all R.
Oh, they're all R. Okay, I think the Animatrix is PG-13 though. Speaking of animated, yeah.
Oh, that was pretty violent, so I don't remember.
What is your first childhood memory with Lego? Like, when was the first time you remember getting a Lego set or anything like that?
Well, I remember one Christmas, like being 5 or 6 and just having like this square bucket full of random Legos meshed together. But what really got me into Legos is, I think it was like 4th or 5th grade. I had like I don't know, someone gave me some Lego set. I don't remember what it was. It was like some sort of space Lego set. And it was basically, you made some 2-legged giant robot in space, and like there's a green bubble cockpit. I don't know. I could draw it.
Let me see. I might be able to do. I think I have a hunch on what you were saying because I'm a Lego database.
Lego space.
Yeah, I mean, what year would that be around?
Like 2001, 2, around there.
Yeah. No, I mean the closest one I could think of is the Life on Mars. This one I could send you on Discord. This is the only like one that I could really think of. But is that it?
No, this one was black and like with green transparent
Huh.
cockpit. I'll draw it for you, but I remember that set. Yeah,
Oh,
I did
okay.
have some of the Lego Mars sets where it was like the space saucer and stuff.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. They had a UFO theme. It could have been something like that because those had a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of translucent, like little what is it called, cockpits and
Lego.
stuff like that. But I'm
Yeah.
not entirely sure. So
Oh yeah, that's it. Lego UFO. That's one of those that I had.
nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I those are
Yeah,
really. I don't like space themes too much, but I like the UFO line. I think I like the minifigures and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
do you still buy Lego or what? Besides
Oh,
Lego
not
Dimensions?
really, just the games, but like this Lego UFO thing. Like I remember the freaking armor, the shoulder armors, and the helmet thing, and oh, and
Yeah.
the translucent minifig head.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I really I mean like I want to get more of these older space ones around that time period, but they go for a lot on eBay. Do you still happen to have yours?
I had a bucket of them, but I gave it to my cousin-in-law's. Wait, my cousin married somebody, and then
Oh.
they like Lego a lot, and I said, "Hey, here you can have it."
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Do you have any regret doing such?
I have enough stuff around my house. So not,
Oh yeah, we've seen that one room tour video. I think it was like what 50 minutes or something like that. Like
oh yeah, but the room is my room completely different now. It's completely clean. The bed's gone now. It's more like a living room sort of deal with some collectibles that are
okay.
tastefully placed around. A lot of the other stuff is in storage.
I see. I see. I see. Well,
But also with that one Lego
mhm.
set that I got, I don't know what it was, but I also got the video game Lego Island.
Oh, that a lot of people love Lego Island. You got it for
Yeah.
PC, right? It was on PC, I
It
think.
was only for PC, but like
Yeah.
the sequel was available on Game Boy Advance.
Yes, 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 yes. Do you still like that game, or do you think it was just something
Oh
that you
yeah.
liked when you were younger?
I haven't played it in forever, but it was a pretty fun game where you just walk around and interact with random objects and build a preset Lego thing and customize it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, 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 yeah. That was a
I
really
rem
fun game. They
I
actually made
remember.
sets off of it, if you knew
Oh,
that.
yeah, did they?
Like it was for the sequel, the Lego Island Extreme Stunts.
Lego. Oh,
Yeah,
Island set.
I because I had
But
that one for Game Boy Advance. But yeah.
I remember like you were not allowed to give pizza to the Brickster, this guy in prison. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, somehow by giving him pizza that gave him the strength, or he used the pizza wax to melt
What
the
the
bars
heck?
somehow, and he escaped, and he was slowly disassembling all of Lego Island. So it's like, oh no, he's
Oh
gonna
my
destroy
god.
Lego Island. I gotta stop
Oh
him.
no. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Was there like an end to the game? Like, was there a way to beat it?
Yeah, you just had to stop Lego. You just gotta. Okay, basically, you flew around in a helicopter. The Brickster was just on his motorcycle disassembling all of Lego Island, and you're on a helicopter. And what you did is you threw like pizzas to lure him away
Yeah.
from the buildings, while you also lure the police with donuts to catch the
Wow.
Brickster.
So stereotypical. You use donuts to lure
Pizza
it.
versus donuts.
That's hilarious. That is
I mean,
hilarious. Oh my gosh.
but I remember the controls being really weird. Like, I think I was not used to controlling things with WASD at the time.
Oh
Maybe
shoot,
that's what it
yeah.
was.
I mean, it came out I think like 97, 98.
Yeah,
So
2000,
yeah,
99.
understandable, understandable.
Yeah, so I wasn't used to it, so it was like going backwards. Like usually I use the arrow keys with my right hand, but they're using the WASD with the left hand, and trying to press any button was like, how do you do this? So I had to ask my cousin, like, hey, can you play this game for me? I drive, you shoot. It's like that stupid scene in the Michael Bay movie, the Transformers
Yeah.
one.
Oh god, yeah. That is super funny.
I love that stupid scene. Just I drive, you shoot.
Shoot, yeah.
I hate.
Oh
I don't
my
know why
gosh.
that stuck out to me, but that's the worst scene.
Yeah, I mean those movies. Oh my god. Did you see the most recent one? I don't
No,
even
no
know.
one did.
Honestly I saw it and I was just making fun of that crap. It was such a fun movie going experience, and yeah.
I mean,
But
they've steadily been getting less and less, less and less money
I know,
from
yeah, this
ticket
one did
sales.
really, it did so much lower than the last one, which the last one was pretty low for the whole series. which I guess is a good thing because these are just not really quality movies. They are fun to make fun of at least, you know?
I mean, the high point was the sequel that made much more money, and then the rest just like slowly started.
I think the third one, I think made like over $1 billion or something like that. Like there's one or two that have gotten over $1 billion, and I was like, wow, like this movie out of all things. And yet, speaking of Lego, I mean, the Lego movies haven't been they've been slowly declining, just like, or not really slowly, because there's only been 3 movies, but they've been declining drastically, you know? And,
well, I mean, they had 3, and they just had 2 this year.
Exactly. I think that really hindered it. And I know we discussed Lego Ninjago on your podcast, but what do you think of Lego Batman movie?
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
That was good.
But,
that was good.
Yeah, Lego Batman and Ninjago didn't really need to be in Lego at all.
I see what you're saying. It was a lot less centric of Lego. I think, especially Ninjago, it was just that they made a lot less Lego jokes and everything. I guess the end of Lego Batman, I guess spoiler alert to anybody who hasn't seen it, you know, when they all connected using their heads or stuff, that was kind of a Lego element. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was the only thing that needed to be Lego, and you could have done this movie just like a typical animated film.
Yeah, true. And you know, they're doing that with Spider-Man, where apparently they're just going to have an animated film.
If that's still happening, hopefully.
I know. I hear a lot of doubts about it, but I know Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who wrote it, and they also directed the Lego movie, of course. They said that it's like going to be one of the most amazing animated movies ever. So I am very curious to see what they're still doing.
That's because I don't know. Like I'm afraid that something's going to happen where they're like, nope, we're not going to do this, and we're going to have someone else do it.
I mean, it's by Sony, so something like that can happen because they've been making a lot of mistakes with their movies. Yeah. So was there ever like a Lego set that you really wanted that you weren't able to get, or?
oh my. Okay, so I remember me and my mom when I was younger. Like I would go. We went to some random department store that's no longer around anymore. It's a business that went out forever ago.
Yeah.
All I remember is the arches were red and had a ring around the doorway. But essentially, like I remember there was a discount deal saying like boys toys intended for boys get a something % off sale. And apparently Lego was considered gender neutral or something. What? And my mom was just like arguing with the manager to get a discount.
That's hilarious. What set was it particularly? Do you remember?
It was like Lego Rock Quarry. I don't know. It was like some Lego caves.
Oh, it might be Lego Rock Raiders.
Rock Raiders. Hang on. This is the one with like this Donkey Kong looking.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's Rock Raiders. The Rock Raiders HQ or the smaller.
Yeah. Oh man, I had this one with like a silver drill. Hang on, I'll link you the image.
Let me see.
This thing, I love this thing.
It was that one. Yeah, I've seen that one. I want it
jumbo. Yeah, some jumbo truck with a drill and just like, I don't know, but it came with like a Donkey Kong looking rock monster. It wasn't very opposable. It only moved the hand, but it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, when you would play with these Legos back then, would you make the actual build or would you build your own thing? Like,
I would start out with just like how it was instructed, and then I would just like tool around with it. I mean, basically, I guess with like when you see how the techniques that are done in the instructions, like you learn how you, I don't know, you just learn techniques if you follow the instructions, and then you can like go off from that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, you gotta learn the rules to break them, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I think they sort of illustrated that in the Lego movie maybe a little bit. But I was gonna say, did you know, since they announced that Lego Dimensions is ending, do you think, like, does this affect you in any way? Like, are you sad that it's ending? Are you happy it's ending? Or,
I mean, I'm kind of glad. Like, I feel like Lego Dimensions was the only toy to games type of game that actually used its toys. I mean, for Disney Infinity, it was just like, hey, place this figure, now you play as that character, and it didn't. And other than that, it didn't really need it.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
Disney Infinity is available on Steam, the Gold Edition, and available with all the characters and everything.
I saw that.
Don't need it. You don't need any of the figures to play it.
I was like, wow, I can't believe they did this. It just goes to show that they were just like plastic. Did you get any Disney Infinity or?
I got it, but I got the PS3 version, and it's like this game feels a little buggy, and the jumping feels very laggy for some reason.
Gosh. Were the figures high quality or anything like
Oh,
that?
the figures were amazing. Like, if Disney Infinity shut down, I wish they at least sold the figures themselves as is, because they're pretty nice figures.
I see. Yeah, I always thought they looked kind of cool. I like the style that they had, but I was worried that maybe the quality would be kind of bad, because I used to collect amiibos, and the quality on some of them were kind of like, eh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did you have any amiibos, or?
Do I? I don't. No, I don't really think so. I've fallen off a lot of Nintendo's hype, but I do want to get a Switch.
Yeah. I mean, for what, Mario Odyssey or Zelda? What?
I guess Mario Odyssey, since I love platforming games.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you love platforming games, check out A Hat in Time on Steam. That game.
Oh yeah,
is
eventually
great.
I gotta do that.
Yes, it's like Sunshine, dude. It's like Super Mario Sunshine, and I love that.
I'll get it on PS4 since I don't have a gaming PC at all.
Yeah, it's going to be released for PS4, like I think in January, so that's good. But yeah, it's cool because they have like illustrations for each thing, and I love the art that they have. But anyways, I digress. Back to Lego. What would make you buy another Lego set? Like, is there like a specific license? Like, if they made this, you'd be like, I gotta buy that right away.
I don't know, but like, I already have a bunch of collectibles and stuff around my room, so I'm like, what would I want to buy? I mean, I should look into those Lego Simpsons sets, because I'm obsessed with the Simpsons.
I know. Yeah. Did you get the two that they released of Lego? They released a Quickie Mart in the Simpsons house.
No, but these. Okay, I'm looking it up online. These look really nice. Like, I want to get either the Quickie Mart or the. Oh wait, the Krusty Burger's not real.
Yeah, the Krusty Burger. No, they only have the Quickie Mart though, and they have the Simpsons house. It's weird because they released two and then they just stopped making it. I was like, what the heck? Because I love both of them. The Quickie Mart is such a cool set. I mean,
I think I want the Quickie Mart.
Yeah, I mean it's $200, so.
What?
Yeah.
that reminds me in Spider-Man Homecoming. They said, "Hey man, you want to come to my house and build the Lego Death Star?"
Yeah, that's like $500. I'm like, oh
what?
My gosh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, do you have like a specific favorite Lego theme or favorite Lego set?
I mean that one that one space theme that I can't figure out what it was. Lego Space.
It's going to be hard to find. There's a lot of different like Lego space themes.
I mean, I remember before they had the Indiana Jones license, they had Lego Adventures or something.
Yeah, I love Lego Adventures. Oh my gosh.
It literally was just Indiana Jones, except with a mustache.
Exactly. Yeah, it was that, but I think that was so cool. Did you have any of those?
Oh yeah, I got a few. Ooh, Bionicle, that was a big part of my Lego thing. I mean, I even subscribed to the magazine, and that magazine included Bionicle comics.
Yeah. Did you get any of the newer? Because they brought back Bionicle like 3
briefly,
years ago.
didn't they?
Yeah.
And they took it off.
Yeah, it didn't seem to sell well or something like that. I mean, I was like, I was kind of hyped because I liked Bionicle as a kid, and then I saw them. I'm like, okay, these are cool. I'll get them eventually, and I never ended up getting them. So I was like, oh man, I should have done my part.
Oh man,
yeah.
I had the green guy from the original Bionicle set, and some random, I think, scorpion thing.
Scorpion thing.
Bionicle, like a scorpion monster.
Bionicle.
Was it a scorpion or a spider?
I'm not sure. It's been so long, for Bionicle. I
remember. Because I remember there was a Bionicle enemy, and it took like 2 hours to assemble.
Oh my gosh!
Also, I remember while I was working on that, I was watching the Rocket Power movie. Rocket Power, Go to New Zealand.
Oh my gosh!
So I bought it on that day.
I remember the Rocket Power movies. Wasn't the finale a movie or something like that?
There were I think there were 2 movies. One was like where they go to New Zealand, and another where I guess like this MTV knockoff thing comes to their town, Ocean Shore, and Reggie's super popular, and Otto's like, man, why is Reggie so popular? And I found like an old promo online. It was a commercial for the episode, but it had the Limp Bizkit song, "You Think You're Special."
Oh Oh
Let's
my
hear
god.
that.
Oh my gosh. Dang.
Limp Biscuit in an official Rocket Power commercial.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. I mean, I remember, I think in that last one, interesting fact, like they added like a Make-A-Wish kid in the movie or something like that. I was like, oh, that's kind of
Did
nice.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But that's, I mean, the Rocket Power show, I think it's kind of like Jimmy Neutron where it just doesn't hold up. I don't know. It's just, it's such a product of its time.
I mean, Jimmy Neutron is at least just surreal and weird, but Rocket Power is just like tries really hard to be cool in the extreme era.
Yeah, it's like noogity noogity noogity. I remember they used to do that, right, with the little hands.
Oh
and whatever.
yeah, these words that nobody ever used. I doubt some kid probably used them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man. From that era, which was like your favorite Nicktoon?
At the time, well, Invader Zim was my favorite.
Understandable. Yeah.
And Fairly Odd Parents.
Are you hyped that they're gonna have that Zim special?
Oh yeah, eventually when that's coming out. I mean, like, although I'm kind of worried because I know there's gonna be a bit backlash possibly because I saw they were having like some sort of resume thing where it's like, hey, submit your resume and we're looking for background painters or something.
Oh.
And in the resume thing where you submit stuff, it says, please note that the show has developed since the, I don't know. Basically, it was saying like it's gonna reflect the comics art style more because Jordan Vasquez, his art is completely different now.
I see. So they're going to update the art style.
Yeah, because he's starting to draw more rounder if you look at the comics and his own arts. Like,
I see.
The style that inspired me, the thing Invader Zim was known for. Jordan Vasquez doesn't draw like that anymore.
Oh man! So do you think his newer art style is better or his older art style?
Well, I always love sharper things. His new art style looks cool still. It still looks bouncy and thick outline, but I still love that square, sharp-edged style more.
Of course, yeah, with low-key IRL, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so since we're talking about, non-Lego stuff, I have a few random questions, okay? So, what is your favorite movie?
Ever, in general?
Ever, yeah.
Well, one of them would be Mallrats. That's one.
Of course.
And The Matrix.
Okay, there you go.
Which is why I want Lego Matrix.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Would you ever want Lego Kevin Smith movies or whatever?
I don't think that would ever happen, but that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Hang on, I can look up Lego Kevin Smith. There has to be people. What? There is a Lego Kevin Smith in like.
Oh yeah! Oh shoot! Yeah, there is. It's in Lego Batman 3. For some reason, it has a Lego Kevin Smith. I have no idea why. They also have like a Lego Jimmy Kimmel in the Jurassic World line.
What?
And I think they have a Lego. What's that guy?
Lego Conan O'Brien.
Yes, there you go. They have Lego Conan O'Brien.
What?
I don't know why. I
gotta play this Lego Batman 3 or something.
Yeah, Lego Batman 3. It has all these weird characters, and I heard it's a pretty good game. So maybe you should check it out. And I always see that on sale. Like
just all my favorite people in one game.
There you go. Yeah, it's crazy. So what is your favorite food? I'm a food guy. I love food. What is your favorite food?
Well, everyone thinks it's pizza, but really, my favorite food is buffalo wings.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know. It's just like it's basically like chicken nuggets, but even better. I mean, I prefer boneless wings.
Oh yes, of course. What dipping sauce do you put them in?
Always ranch and cheese from Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yeah, I think it's Wingstop.
So is that your preferable place to get buffalo wings?
Yeah, that's the place.
Okay. What's your
and where else? I forget which place this was, but it was the one with yellow building with checkers.
Oh, what? Buffalo Wild Wings?
All the names kind of run together for me.
No, I don't blame you. Yeah, there's like Wingstop here, Wings Plaza, Wing Street, and Buffalo Wild Wings. So I don't blame you. I do not.
Wingstop and I think Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay. So do you have like a least favorite food or?
Chili. Chili dogs. All that.
What? Oh my gosh, Sonic would be so disgusted. Come on.
Yeah, it's like I like Sonic, but it's like chili. I just remember my parents, us eating at Wendy's along time ago. Oops.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
remember. Hang on, let me edit that out. Oh, I mean, let me rephrase that. I just remember eating at Wendy's a long time ago, and they ordered chili, but the chili was smelled so bad, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit 3 tables away. I'll just be over here eating food.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Do you usually eat other stuff at Wendy's? Like, do you like Wendy's in general?
I remember they also had wings like around 2010, 11, and they got rid of that.
Wow, I did not remember.
That was some good stuff.
Did you ever try the McDonald's wings? They were called like the
never
Mighty
had that.
Wings. The Mighty Wings. Yeah,
McDonald's wing.
Yeah,
No.
they were released like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, and they were just not very good.
Okay, I'm not missing anything.
Yeah, because it was like they had so much of these, they thought this was going to be the hit thing, so they ended up having thousands of stockpiles in their warehouse of Mighty Wings, and so they started giving it at like super cheap prices in the store. Yeah, but that did not go well. That was a failed fast food product. So, what is your least favorite movie to kind of contrast your favorite movie?
Oh,
Is it
I
Boom
don't
Boom
know.
Sabotage or
let's see.
Silly Bands?
There's Norbit starring Eddie Murphy.
Oof, that's a bad one. That's a bad
I
one.
mean, I talked about how much I hated that, but here's a recent movie, a Geostorm I saw in theaters.
Why?
I thought, hey, let's see how bad this will be. Maybe it'll be so bad it's funny, and turns out it was just so bad it was boring. I mean, it's a disaster movie. You're expecting, more disasters, but it's just mostly that guy from 300 just hanging around a space station fixing stuff, and with occasionally some disasters. Like up until the last 20 minutes, everything goes freaking nuts. But before that, it's boring.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any plans on seeing that.
I mean, okay, apparently in this movie, like the evil villain, some guy betrays them. Some random guy who only had like one line.
Oh
Evil
my
British
God.
guy shows up saying, "Oi, you got a pneumatic in here." That's not British.
Oh yeah.
And we don't really hear about that guy for about an hour, and then he comes back. No, Gerard Way just starts randomly beating that guy up, saying, "You did this to the station."
So was this in space or what?
This was in space, and for some reason, people can just smuggle guns up into space.
How'd that other guy get up there?
They all work there,
Oh, they all work there.
and they all just smuggled guns up there because it's like guns taped under like death.
What the
in case someone's gonna go down.
heck? That's hilarious. Wow.
And I'm pretty sure firing a gun in space is a bad idea in an oxygenated chamber.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So wow, I heard about this. I thought it was going to just be about like natural disasters and stuff, but I'm kind of amazed it takes place in space of all places.
Well, I mean, it's a space station that controls the weather,
What?
and that goes haywire. And like on ground level, there's another set of bad guys, and they have the space station attack where they are. For some
What?
reason, to
What?
kill the president.
What? Okay, that sounds like a
But
mess.
conveniently, the president and his assistant escape just in time, and the bad guys chase after them just after which I guess the bad guys planned on dying there.
That sounds so complex. Oh my gosh. Did it like it wasn't one of those bad movies where it leaves up for like a sequel to happen, like, but it's not gonna happen, or
Possibly, but there was no sequel hook. But it just
okay. I see. What is your worst movie going experience? Like, have you ever had a
I
really
remember
bad
when
one?
I watched Dragon Ball Evolution, nobody cared. Like there was like a little kid running up and down the
Oh
aisles.
my gosh.
Somebody on the phone, people talking, nobody cared. I mean, it's Dragon Ball Evolution. Who cared?
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't blame them. That wasn't a good one. So,
Yeah.
on to your video questions. Questions about your videos, okay? So, your gaming channel was crazy. Do you have plans to bring that back?
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
can't
like,
wait.
because like editing and uploading takes a lot of time. Well, editing is fine, but like trying to upload all that stuff and render it, like rendering a 20-minute video takes like an hour and a half.
I got you. What program do you use to edit?
Premiere Pro, CC.
Okay, okay. But yeah, I love that channel. That was like all the pan pizza lore was just fantastic. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
just like everything. This is where it all went wrong. People will use these as evidence against me for any crimes I may commit.
Oh my gosh, that's aw Do you have any games you really want to play on there?
Just any video games based on cartoons and stuff. Like, I mean, there are a few saved, but are currently unlisted, and I don't know. I'm just stockpiling them until I can upload a ton of them. But
That sounds
I don't know.
awesome.
I'm just busy drawing regular stuff, and I don't know. Here I got saved like The Incredibles,
Ooh.
the video games, Super Mario Sunshine with my niece,
Oh,
Kirby 64 with Ninja Geek,
oh yeah. That's awesome.
XLR. I had the PS1 Spider-Man game with XLR. Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. I remember the PS2 and GameCube Spider-Man 2 game. I love that one. That was a good
Yeah, the
one.
movie games, I love those.
Yeah, those are
But
good. I didn't like Spider-Man 3's movie game. I had it for Wii and it was just terrible. I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was regarded as the war.
Yeah, but I do appreciate that you at least like the Tony Hawk games, right? Like
Yeah, I've been thinking of continuing that retrospect, but they
yeah.
make so little views compared to my
Oh
cartoon
man.
videos that
Well,
it's like,
us Tony Hawk fans, we really appreciate it. Okay.
yeah, like Tony Hawk games were like so big. Like every year was a new update, and
Hmm.
it just all crumbled away.
Which was your favorite out of all of them?
Okay, well, the underground games were my favorite. Like
Hmm.
story, like story wise, I like Underground 1 because
Yeah,
it was
that had
just
the best.
like,
I think that had
hey,
the best campaign. Like,
yeah, it was just basically
remember when you
like,
had to like
hey,
jump the helicopter blade or whatever?
yeah. When I
Oh
remember
man.
when Eric stole my Wicked McTwist over a helicopter in Hawaii footage.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I used to love creating parks in there.
Yeah, like,
That
well,
was
I
amazing.
prefer like creating just the characters. Like,
Oh, I see. I
yesterday
see.
I was playing Saints Row the Third, and I was not really playing the game. I was like, ooh, let me make my character Wavebird in this outfit. No, let me make Stephanie with this outfit. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, I would always like create parks in there, and I would find glitches, and it was like there's so many glitches in those underground games. It's
Oh yeah.
incredible.
The first Underground, like it was so unrefined. Like the walking feels like you're walking on. You feel like soap. You're just like
Yeah.
sliding around when you're walking.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of walking, like me and my brother, or my brother and I, we would play two-player in there. We would basically play the game as a platformer. Like we would just like play like King of the Hill mode, and we'd use all these crazy parks, and like it would just be a platforming level, and you would have to get the crown and stuff. We would barely skate unless like if I was chasing my brother who had the crown, I would get on my skateboard and start going, and he's like, no, you know. But dang, that game was
Yeah.
awesome. I love those. Do you
Like,
think they'll ever make another good Tony Hawk game?
I mean, like, okay, for 2015, I believe the last one came out, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
Yeah.
Um, that the game released on the very last day. Activision owned the license to Tony Hawk.
No way. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Okay, because I remember there was like this old documentary or something. It was by GameTap. It was like Netflix for gaming,
Yeah.
but it came out in the
I didn't
2000s
remember
and
that.
nobody liked it. But essentially, in this documentary, they mentioned how the license expires 2015, and eventually that came, and the last game came out was Pro Skater 5, and it was just like released and just dumped out there.
Yeah. Did you get it?
No,
Yeah, I heard it was
I don't
bad.
want
I
it.
don't even think you could get off your board in it, which, man. that
no,
kinda-
it was back to basics, and
Yeah.
it was even less playable than the ones that came before it.
Did you like, because there's the controversial one is American Wasteland, right? Yeah.
How so?
Well, people really hate it. I don't know why, but I
I mean,
liked
I
it.
hate it.
I
but
liked it. I
I want
liked
to hear
it.
why other people hate it.
Because it's like the worst. To me, it's the third Underground game, but it's by far the worst. But it's still okay.
It is very clunky. Like a lot of mechanics are very slidey and stuff. It just doesn't work right, and it feels like one big tutorial where it's just like, hey, they take away all your special abilities and stuff, and they say, okay, now you can jump. Okay, now you can do an ollie. It's just like, let me play the game how I want. It's
I know you could
literally
like
a
run up
tutorial game.
walls. It's like it was so weird. I don't know.
It didn't work. Like they wanted to incorporate parkour or free running, and it just wasn't ready. It was just like they rushed this game out.
Did you ever play Extreme Skate Adventure?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure, where it was just like, it was basically Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, but with Disney characters, and it was officially approved by Neversoft because they're in the opening font and stuff.
Yeah, I was amazed they had the Neversoft logo where like the thing gets stabbed through the eye. I was like, wow, okay, that's.
Oh yeah, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, that eye logo always disturbed me when I was younger.
Yeah, the same with that. Remember the swamp creature from the sewer or whatever in the beginning of like Underground or whatever. If you ever see the opening,
the intro, the opening credits.
Like, that guy's kind of disturbing because I was younger.
Like,
but, yeah.
They kill a man.
Oh man. Anyway, so I know you haven't done an official face reveal, and I haven't done it. I haven't done like an official face reveal either. What's your reasoning behind this?
It's more fun.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Also, like, what if, I'm just like, I don't want to comb my hair or get dressed for this video. I'll just record my voice. That's fine.
Yeah. Do you ever plan to do one?
Nah, it's like, this is more fun.
Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. All right, does your family know about your channel? What do they think of it?
But I haven't really showed them a video because I'm just like, which one do I show? I'm too afraid.
Okay. Do they know that like you get like money from there, from like ad revenue and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is my job. That's what.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you ever had like a video that you planned on releasing but scrapped?
Well, there's a lot of videos where I'm like, I want to do this, but there's so many videos I do want to do. It's like, there's just, I can only do so much.
Yeah, I understand now. All right, so what's your next video going to be? Do you have any early plans or anything?
Okay, well, the next video is Tuesday for Giant Robo, this anime from the 90s. It was based on like a manga that came out around the time like Astro Boy, that classic style of anime.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't heard about that series, but I can't wait for your video because all your videos. But I love your videos. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah.
But one video I'm excited for that I'm gonna make after that is top 10 just worst glitches and how they happened, like just terrible, weird animation errors and just the stories behind them. Because
that could be a hit. I really
there's stuff that's not even online that I just found. I met people who worked with people who worked on the original Dexter's Lab. Yeah. And they just had this story on like this one animation error where it's like some Korean animators just like completely screwed up on this scene and they're like, okay, you know what, we're gonna keep it in.
That's hilarious. I have not heard about that. It's
all
like
exploited.
I gotta see that. You gotta send me a link to that.
Oh yeah.
But I know like did you ever see the old Mario cartoon?
Oh yeah, that's one of them I'm going to talk about because that show was a mess.
Yeah, they had like this. They had like an Indiana Jones character, and like he didn't even have a face. I was
watching that earlier today.
Whoa, crazy! But yeah, I was like, he didn't even have a face. Like they just like forget to like.
I'm trying to figure out why that got. Okay, yeah, there was an Indiana Jones parody episode of the Mario show, and the Indiana Jones guy didn't have a face for some reason, and it's never explained, and I'm just trying to figure out why.
I know. That was like I don't know. Did you watch that like when you were younger? Because I used to watch the heck out of that show. And it was just kind of
not really when I was younger, like high school. Like the DVDs were released by Shout Factory, and I was like, I'll watch this, and it's like, wow, this is the worst show ever.
It's pretty bad, and the Zelda cartoon with it. Oh my gosh, that was pretty bad too.
But. I always had this theory as to why that guy had no face. I think it was maybe a reference to like how that one guy got melted in Indiana Jones. Like
that's something. I didn't think about that.
Maybe that's what they were going for, but they didn't explain it, and just there's no reason.
It's so stupid. Why did he not have a face? Like that's like the most basic thing, like.
I need to contact somebody who worked on that show. But
do you know anybody who works on it?
That's from a whole different generation, so it's like that's gonna be really hard to find anybody.
I'm telling you, before you release that video, you gotta try find because I'm so like there has to be a reason. Like,
maybe I gotta track down like maybe the writer of that episode.
I got you. Well,
but also in that episode there was a scene where King Koopa or Bowser escapes through a warp zone, like a portal in the ground, and the portal disappears. And in the very next shot, Mario and his gang are saying, dang, he escaped through that warp hole. We'll never be able to catch up to him. And the warp zone is open right there, even though in the last shot it closed up.
What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's just sloppy writing. Oh my god!
And so many times, like Mario and Luigi, they would switch colors.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember that. This was such a mess of a show. They really crapped this one out. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was the 80s. It was like, okay, we got to rush this cartoon out, and we can only do so many retakes.
Yeah, I mean, oh my god. Do you think like a new Mario cartoon would work or what?
I mean, Nintendo, there's always a rumor of like, hey, Zelda's gonna get a show on Netflix, and I'm like, is that ever gonna happen?
Yeah, I'm like, would you want that to happen, or?
Yeah, that'd be fun. But I don't know, Nintendo's always wary of just like, I don't know.
Yeah, after the Super Mario Brothers movie, I think that really made them wary of everything. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen that, and even as a kid, I was like, I don't know. I saw that Yoshi was a realistic dinosaur, and I just accepted it. Like, okay, I guess that makes sense. He's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Because my mom would always be like, "Hey, you got to see this. You got to see this," and she would make us watch it, me and my brother, and we just did not enjoy it because it's kind of creepy. I don't know. I was kind of young, and I was like, "Why did the Goombas look so weird?" And
why? Just I don't know. Just like there's a YouTuber called the Gaming Historian who went over how that train wreck of a movie happened. Yeah, and there's also this one book called, I think it was The Console Wars, that talked about just its production. And just, I don't know. Awesome. It was a mess.
Yeah. Okay, so Pan, I think it's time to wrap things up. Where can people find you?
They can find me on YouTube. Just look up RebelTaxi, and that's me.
Where could they find your webcomic?
Oh, Loki IRL. Just look up Loki IRL, and you'll find it. Loki IRL.
All right, I'll put both in the description. And for me, go on the Just Too Good subreddit, and we'll have a discussion thread about how my first podcast goes and everything like that. And you guys can let questions in on the next guest that we have. You could post. I'm going to have a little thread once we decide what the next guest is going to be. I'm going to try to do these every Sunday, upload them Sunday, record them Saturday. So thank you guys for joining me, and thank you so much, Pan Pizza, for coming on. Love your stuff.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.